So here we go then. What a way to kick off your weekend here on the Football West Facebook page and YouTube channel. A top of the table clash between two informed women's teams in WA football. Cutting that one out well was Coleman, who tries to find a teammate, but the clearance is a little scrappy again, and on this occasion Jukic can't make the most of it. Redback side just struggling to clear their lines a little bit, and Jukic will have another chance. Diedrichsen had to fist away, and then defending champions looking to assert their authority early on as Hooks piles one forward. Abby Green made the run inside the area, and the lob lands on the top of the net. Finnegan stayed out wide, but Stonehill pickpocketed the defender, and Tia Stonehill will race away. She didn't have much support and opted to take the shot early and didn't quite catch it. It was a 1-1 draw with a 5-4 win on penalties as Bessie looks forward here for Lawrence, who scored in one of those games. Lawrence continued her run, and Diedrichsen straight at her, and she had to make the save. Lawrence into Jukic, tries to pick the pass out for Wainwright, who's arriving late. Good defending there from Finnegan, who came across and put a boot in the nick of time. Wainwright still got the ball and striking on her left foot and finding the far corner. Mum F3 strike fast here under the Friday night lights, and they lead by a goal to nil. He's wearing the number 1 jersey once more as Jukic will try a lock from distance. Betty, Jukic, Lawrence in that number 10 position that's perhaps lacking a little bit for the visitors this evening. As Jukic turns around the corner, into the area it goes, and I think it was Stonehill there who struck just wide of the post. Through with the clearance as it came forward there. Billam tries to roll away and then feed back for Walsh, and then a strike comes in, and it was a good one that slid just wide of Board's post, and that'll be the last action of the first half here. And deal with the situation. Now Teixeira, her touch was a little heavy and it may just set Katarina Jukic away here. Jukic will drive into the area. She stood up by Carroll. It's still Katarina Jukic who strikes, and Diedrichsen saves well. It might fall for Green, and Doan is in the right place to block again. I suppose on the evidence of this season is they have scored in every NPLW game this campaign, so far from over yet as Billam gets the better of her opponent. Walsh was arriving, sliding in with Schubert. Billam went in again, and the foot stayed in, and Billam went to ground, and Liam Barkley points to the penalty spot. It's Kim Carroll who will step up to the spot here. It's Carroll who's striking, and Carroll pulls the Redbacks level. And it's all square here. Leota turning away. Walsh is going to get her pace in behind of Organ here. It's Larissa Walsh into the area. Walsh strikes and fires it at the near post. And she's barely got the energy to get on her feet, but the Redbacks lead here in Murdoch. Mum FC 1, Redbacks 2. Spinning away, clearance from Coleman straight into Green, who tries to wriggle away from a couple of challenges. Abby Green will try her luck, and Diedrichsen has to palm over. Walsh scoots through 2 or 3 challenges, still going Larissa Walsh. I think she may have caught Talia Organ. No, says Liam Barkley. The cross comes in, it'll land to continue. Barley, who just got under that one. Doan still stretching out a little bit. She'll continue for the time being. Walsh, strike at goal, straight at Board. Billam stepping in. Montero forward. Continue Barley, who's come back to this right-hand side. Wood tried to look inside for Walsh, but teammates not quite on the same wavelength there, and now Coleman will strike one from distance, and it'll fly overboard. And the Redbacks look as though they're going to go 4 points clear at the top of the league. Ball forward wasn't to anyone in particular. Carroll better hurry because Lawrence is putting her under the pump. All getting a little bit desperate for the Redbacks. And that desperation shine true tonight, because the Northern Redbacks have scored an almighty result, and they've had an almighty win over the defending champions here on the Murdoch Synthetic. They've inflicted a second defeat on the champions this season, and they're going to maintain their lead at the summit of the division. And they're going to end the weekend 4 points clear of the rest of the league. And not only that, but they're also going to maintain their unbeaten start to the season.